just won another dispute against somebody accusing me of fraud. If you run an online business or you sell anything online, this is always going to happen to you, especially as you start to scale up and you start to sell more. If you're selling 100 products every single week, you're going to get one or two people who will chance it, try and get their money back and keep your product. And then it's up to you as the business owner to collect up evidence and send it to Stripe and hopefully win the dispute. I just got a notification that I've just won another dispute. I haven't lost a single one yet, 100% win rate. But look, here's the thing. If these people had just come to me and said, hey, I'm not really happy with it, or it doesn't really work for me, or whatever, fine, I would have refunded them. The problem is when people put in a dispute against you, that's really bad if you own a Stripe account, and it's bad for your business account. So you have to fight it. If somebody accuses you of fraud, you can't just say, oh yeah, I committed fraud and accept that dispute. You have to fight it. So if you are an online business owner, make sure you fight these things. Don't allow these disputes to go through when you know you're in the right, but you can't really be bothered to dispute it, because that's going to go on your record as a fraud charge against you, which you have acknowledged and said, yeah, I guess so. A couple of things you could do to protect yourself. Ideally, make sure you are logging the IPs. So when people use your service, when they access their products, etc., you have a track of where they've done it from, because the bank is going to link that up with what they know about the customer and use that as evidence to show whether or not that customer has accessed your product. Also, keep all of the emails that you've been sending to them, keep copies of their accounts of setup, etc. Any paper trail really helps. And then one of the biggest pieces of evidence which you can use, which is more difficult to get, is a customer signature. So if at any point, especially on a large purchase, you can get a customer to sign a contract or to sign some kind of agreement, that is heavily weighted in your favor. So this is, I guess, a PSA to both customers and to business owners. If you're a business owner, make sure you have these systems in place, because you're going to get disputes. As you start to scale up, as you start to get volume, some people are just going to take the piss. That is just a mathematical necessity. And then for the other people, those on the other side, those of you who think it's okay to put back chargebacks when you've actually received the product, when the product is as you've been told, if you're not happy for whatever reason, just talk. Use your words. You're an adult. Don't go running to your bank and say it's fraud. Business owners like myself will be able to talk to you and work something out, but that requires you to open that communication and not just to ignore us and block us. And by the way, when you do block our emails, I can then send that in as evidence to your bank showing that you are willfully not communicating with us. So be smart.